Hello, my beautiful friend, and welcome to Joy Code, your place for inspiration, meditation, and magical manifestation. You know what I'm talking about. So we are doing 21 days of meditation. I know, so exciting. I've had so many people tell me, don't do this stuff for free, but I got to share meditation with you because the way I teach it makes it so accessible for pretty much anyone. I've been teaching meditation for 17 years. I always have people show up to say, I can't meditate. And they tend to be my best students, the people that say, I can't meditate, because it's not because I'm so magical, even though in my own mind I think I am. That's not it. It's because we have a misunderstanding of what meditation is, what it means to not think, and all of that. So over the next 21 days, you and I are going to go on a journey to debunk some of the myths about meditation. And then we're also going to learn how to meditate, because that's very important. And then we're also going to learn how to take your meditation practice into the rest of your life. Doesn't that sound good? Because who cares if you can meditate for 3 and 4 hours? I've had people tell me, they go to these meditation retreats and they meditate all day, and yet they can't get along with the people in their lives. So meditation is meant to show us how to walk I'm a spiritual woman. So how to walk a spiritual path with practical feet, right? That's really what we're about. We're going to marry our meditation practice with the rest of our lives so we can feel really, really good and live our lives in joy. Yes? Yes, I know. It's good stuff. So today, we're going to talk about why meditate in the first place. And then I'm going to show you my super quick meditation visualization technique, okay? And then as we go on, we're going to talk about breath, we're going to talk about posture, and all kinds of other beautiful how-tos. So we meditate, most of us, right, for stress relief. I mean, that's why I started meditating. I mean, I was up to here with stress, with my boyfriend, my job, just life in general. Finances, all of it was just keeping me up at night and not living a very healthful and holistic life at that time. And so meditation made a huge difference. So we also practice meditation for focus, right? You want to be more focused. You want to maybe improve your memory. The other thing that meditation can do for you, this is beautiful, is with the breathing techniques, bringing more oxygen to the blood, oxygenating the brain, oxygenating the blood, actually increasing the metabolism. Why do you think yoga is so good for you? You're doing lots of deep breathing along with the movements and all of that. Very, very healthful. So that's the physical side, right? The physical side. The spiritual side is meditation can help us to connect to the present moment. So the present moment doesn't have anything to do with time. The present moment has everything to do with an energy field that you and I are connected to. With meditation, you can deepen listening, right? Be a really good listener. Listen to the voice of your own intuition, listening to the voice of spirit, right? Listening to communicate so you can be a more effective communicator. That's on the material side. On the spiritual side, that deep inner listening. Enhancing intuition. Meditation is going to help you with that. And also connecting with your guides, right? Connecting with your spiritual helpers, with your ancestors, seeing life from a sixth sense point of view instead of always being stuck in the 5 senses and being stuck with what's going on in the news and what your neighbor is gossiping about and all that other stuff, right? So learning to walk the spiritual path with practical feet. So this is beginning. We're starting at the beginning, which is totally beautiful. When I started cooking, I know you're like, what? When I started cooking, I learned from the Betty Crocker cookbook. It was very, very basic. And that's what this is. This is the Betty Crocker of meditation. That's what we're learning right now. So with meditation, you do not have to sit in full lotus pose. You do not have to sit on the floor. I only sit on the floor to meditate after a yoga practice. And the reason is because it just simply bothers my back. I have some scoliosis at the top of my spine. And so sitting for long periods of time in that posture is not comfortable. And you can sit on the floor if you want to. The trick is to keep your spine long. So if you're sitting on the floor, make sure that you're on a cushion, sitting on the edge of a cushion so your hips are higher than your knees. One of my pet peeves is how meditation is depicted in the media. You know, you have to have these beads and everybody is so willowy and everybody talks like this. And we want meditation to integrate with our lives, yeah? So we can be more present, so we can be more calm, so we can be more productive, so we can experience more love and more joy. Isn't that good stuff? Take a deep breath. Sigh it out. So with your meditation practice, you can sit on the floor or you can sit in a chair. Whenever I teach meditation, we sit in chairs. Sometimes you can lie down on the floor if you really have had a long day. If you're in a lot of pain, you can lie on the floor. The problem with lying on the floor is there would be a tendency to fall asleep. Okay, if you're sleeping, you're not meditating. And with this stuff, there's always a caveat. If you lie down and you start meditating and you fall asleep, it's probably because you're sleep deprived. So I'm not going to be mad at you for that. So I really want you to listen to what your body needs with your meditation practice. My favorite is to sit cross-legged in a chair or to sit with my feet flat, sit in a chair with my feet flat on the floor so I can feel the ground beneath me. This is very grounding. Are you ready? So we are going to do I'm going to sit with my legs crossed in my chair because I love it. It makes me happy. It makes me feel good. We are going to do a very quick meditation. This is a meditation. I teach meditation and visualization together. And the reason is because oftentimes when we sit down for meditation, there's a cacophony in the head, isn't there? There's all of these thoughts and all of this stuff and all this stuff. So adding visualization to your practice, right, to the breath work and to the practice actually gives you a place to focus. It gives you a place to focus. And because your attention, hear me now, this is important. We're going to talk more about this later on. Because your attention can only be in one place at a time, okay? Your attention can only be in one place at a time. If your voice is on the sound of if your attention is on the sound of my voice, if your attention is on the light that we're bringing in, if your attention is on the breath, then you're not listening to the thoughts. Your attention cannot be on the thoughts at the same time, but your attention will move from place to place. That's totally normal, okay? So get in a comfortable seated position. And we're going to start with our palms up. Okay, so palms up. Go ahead and close your eyes and tilt your chin slightly down so that the back of your neck is nice and long. So you tilt the chin slightly down and even move it back a little bit. Beautiful. And what this does is it elongates the spine. So just imagine you can feel the spine becoming longer and more alert. Okay, and soften the forehead, soften the eyes. Go ahead and open up the jaw and move it around gently. Open up the mouth and move the jaw around gently. Releasing tension and releasing pressure from your ears. Good, and close the mouth and place the tip of your tongue at the ridge just behind your two front teeth. Part your lips slightly and smile just slightly. Good. Opening up the face, opening up the heart. Beautiful. And just feel the natural breath in the body. Feel the breath as it glides in and out through the nose. Feel the gentle rise and fall of the chest. And move the breath now down into the belly and feel the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Good, and in your mind's eye, imagine a beautiful golden light moving down into the crown of your head. Imagine the light moving down behind the eyes. Imagine the light now moving down the length of your spine. And as the light moves down, you can feel the shoulders and the muscles of the back relax. Taking that light down the legs and down into the bottoms of your feet and down into the earth. And imagine now that all the stress, all the thoughts, all the situations that are not serving you are moving down into the earth. They're being recycled, you don't have to worry about it. And in your mind's eye, imagine that light now moving over the top of the head, over the ears and the face. Imagine this beautiful light as it moves over the hands, touching every finger. And the light moves over the belly, it moves over the tops of the feet and the bottoms of the feet. And in your mind's eye, imagine now that you're just bathed in beautiful light, healing, balancing, and energizing. Taking a nice, long, deep inhale. Sigh it out. Very gently wiggle the fingers and the toes, coming all the way back to the room. I told you it was going to be super quick. And give yourself a hug. And give yourself another hug. Because I know you haven't hugged yourself all day. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself another hug. All right, so that is my super quick, because I know sometimes we just have a few minutes in the morning or we just want to feel connected at lunchtime. How easy is that? So easy. You don't have to meditate for 20, 40, 60 minutes, 3 hours to get the benefit of it, because it's about moving into the present moment. It's not about time, and we're going to talk about that later. No, if you want more, if you want a deeper practice, join the mentorship. Join me in the mentorship program. Otherwise, I will see you again, my friend. Bring it in the light. Bring it in the light. I'll see you next time.